All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Let's start this lesson. We do want to give all praise and all glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
the alongside apostles and elders of great notion that taught us the truth. Peace and blessings to the Sir Archims. Okay, we the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami camp. We come back to the spirit power of Yahweh Yahushua to make it a lesson and Lord willing to edify. You know, in this lesson we're gonna go into the mOtb. Okay, and we understand what the mOtb is, the mark of the beast. Okay, which is that sea hip that Esau, so-called white man, is going to try to implant, you know, on the face of the earth. Okay, and then right now we are seeing, you know, a slow but sure process of him trying to bring in, you know, this digital ID, you know, and also bringing in that, you know, that digital currency. And what is that ultimately going to do altogether? It's going to usher in, you know, that new world order, which is that mOtb. Okay, within that new world order, he's going to try to, push that mOtb, man. Okay, but us as men of the Lord, we are here to see these signs, you know, and filter through the scriptures, okay, and, you know, and warn the people. Okay, and the prophet's job is to see it before, and we are telling you before it happens, okay? We are seeing these things and warning the people, all right? Scriptures say that, hey, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, okay? We're not ignorant of these little things or these little plans that Esau is trying to do, man, okay?
I had a quick precept, because I have an article, okay? This little inspiration of this video came from, but I'm gonna read this first. He's just talk about, you know, seeing what's going on, looking at the time, okay, see what Esau's trying to plan, and we bring it out. 2 Kings 91, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I've told you before, right? How are we measuring the time? Seeing what's going on in the world, okay, signs of the mOtb, okay, signs of, you know, wars and rumors of wars, what's going on with the blood moon, which I made a video about, right? Signs of World War III, earthquakes in diverse places, you know, signs of pestilences. All these things that we see, we're measuring and seeing, okay, the Lord said this is going to happen, it's happening, okay, and we're bringing it back to the scriptures, okay, relating it back to the scriptures and, you know, teaching about it, right? Because these are the signs of Yahweh Shai, the signs of what? The end of what? Esau's kingdom, and the signs of Yahushua return.
That's right.
And the major one is that mOtb, right?
Yeah, I got you. I'm just bringing out what I quoted. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. And it says, lest Satan should get advances of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right, man. We're not going to be ignorant like these people just, you know, thinking that it's just something so small. Okay, it's just something new in the news. We got to understand how the devil works, man. Okay, you know, scriptures compare him to a serpent because of how he moves, man. Okay, but, you know, because of how smooth and slithery his characteristics are, man. Okay, him bringing in this digital ID, okay, what does that really in your mind should portray, man? All right, you being able to be tracked, okay, you being able to for him to find, you know, to watch your digital footprint, okay, and that's gonna all happen with him trying to push in that, you know, that mOtb.
Right. This is the article from End Time Headlines.org. It says, well, I can show you to, you can see, right? It's not focusing. All right, but I'm gonna read it. It says, is the UN's digital ID plan the end of privacy as we know it? Right? Because we already know that the UN, right, these different nations, ultimately Esau's in control of that. He's trying to implement a digital ID, right? This devil, okay, as the brother said, slowly, okay, trying to implement the mark of the beast, right? It said the United Nations push for a digital identity framework has sparked intense debate about its implications for individual privacy. It says, as governments and international organizations increasingly embrace digital solutions to streamline services and enhance security, concerns are mounting over whether these systems could erode personal freedoms and usher in an era of unprecedented surveillance. Right, so Esau, okay, he's going to try to paint the image as, okay, we're doing this for, you know, security, okay, for privacy, right? What type of privacy do you have with a digital identification system? Right, because somebody has to oversee it, and knowing, you know, Esau, either him being the devil, he wants to oversee it, right? You know, skipping down through the article, Because a little point in the article is stated, right? Slovakia. Right here it says a Reuters article from September 2020 discussing Britain's digital ID plans, which align with broader international trends, highlighted warnings from digital right campaigners about the risk of identification, technology. Such systems often rely on biometric data like fingerprints or iris scans linked to unique digital codes, making them accessible online. Critiques argue this creates vulnerabilities for data breaches, profiling, and surveillance. Right, so you have different articles, different people have different concerns, and bringing it back to the scripture, this is what Esau wants to do, right? According to Revelation 13 and 16, okay, have everybody see it, right, in the form of it's safe, okay. You don't have to carry your wallet, you don't need to have your ID carrying it, which is going to be within you. Right, this devil's MO is to what? Make man one with machine. Right? What you got?
And how Esau moves, like his characteristics, him being compared to the serpent. Understand that, this devil's gonna slowly but surely, okay, do little things like digital ID, cryptocurrency, all these things, because that's how you get the people. That's how you get the people that's not unaware, man. Okay, there's a term called the boiling the frog theory. A metaphor, and it basically says boiling the frog metaphor illustrates the danger of complacency in the face of gradual yet potential catastrophic changes, warning against failing to react to slowly worsening situation until it's too late. And it says this is a story that if you put a frog in boiling water, it will jump out immediately. However, if you put a frog in lukewarm water and slowly heat it, the frog will remain in water, eventually be boiled to death because it doesn't perceive the danger until it's too late. And that's how Esau is getting the people, man. With this theory, with the boiling frog theory, man. Because if you just bring out the mOtb, people are gonna, some people are just gonna look at him, and cause and put cautions to it, man. But slowly but surely, you bring in that digital ID, you bring in the cryptocurrencies, and you tell the people that it's gonna heal you, you can use it for medical. That's how you're gonna get caught, man. Because now later, boom, now look at you, now you're taking mOtb, man. Okay? You're taking that C-hip, and now you got a nuke on top of your head, man. Okay, because guess what? You didn't adhere to the signs. Okay, you didn't listen to the prophets. Okay? You just kept living thinking that Esau got his best interest for you, man. Okay, and that's not true.
All right. And going back to, healing, right? Because Esau is going to try to do certain, acts, right? To convince you, to persuade you, seduce you, to taking it. All right, and you already have it now with, so it was, years ago, somebody took the Neuralink, right? It was a crippled man. He took the Neuralink and he says, talking about the benefits of it, it works faster. It would do things for him that he didn't even think about yet, okay, to heal him, right? And it says in the scriptures that Esau would do certain miracles. This is Revelation 13 and 14. It says, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right, those miracles, man. Okay, somebody could be blind and Esau, give him a C-hip, they could see now. Or somebody that was crippled in the spine, give him the C-hip, now they can walk. Right, people that was deaf, give it to them, and now they're able to hear. Right, these different things are gonna persuade and seduce you to take it. Right.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, we understand that's not really why Esau is doing it, because he's the devil, he's the serpent.
Yep.
He may tell you one thing, but in the back of his mind, he wants to do something completely different. All right. You can say something?
Yeah, scriptures say, his words were smoother than butter, and salted in the oil, but in his heart was drawing swords. Okay, that's how Esau characteristics is, man. He's gonna say that the mOtb is life-changing technology, it's gonna heal you, but in his heart, what is he trying to do? He's also trying to be like Yahweh Shimon Shai, and that's why he's bringing in that mOtb. He wants to control. All right, but ultimately he understands that he reads the scriptures, man. Okay.
Back in Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? So if you don't take, so Esau's gonna cause everyone to receive, okay, this mOtb. He's gonna push it worldwide. It's gonna be a worldwide thing, right? Hence why you have the United Nations. You have the different nations, supporting this one pen of digital identification.
Yep.
Right? And it says that, and without this mark, without this digital physical device, you won't be able to function in life, because your whole life is about buying and selling. You buy to pay your rent. Or people that have businesses, you sell to make money, right? You sell to make money, right? And when you go into that word, mark, it goes into, charagma. It says a stamped and imprinted mark, or the mark stamped on the foreheads or the right hand as the hand, or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. It says the mark branded upon horses, right? So you're going to be branded. When you take that mOtb, you're basically branding yourself.
Yep.
Saying who you belong to, like that with the Hebrew servant, right? If you could get it, Exodus 21. Let's go straight to the point. Okay, you take that mOtb, you're basically saying that you're siding with Esau. That's what you're telling Yahweh Shemal Shai, that you're siding with the devil.
It says, it's Exodus 21 and verse 6, and it says, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or to the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear with an awl, and he shall serve him forever.
All right, so in this fashion, if you take that mark, if you take the mOtb, or basically like a digital oil, you're saying that you want to serve Esau eating forever.
Yeah.
All right, now if you're found with a foreign object in your device, which the Lord told us not to take, even according to the law, you're not supposed to, what it says it's in Leviticus.
Yes, sir.
Right, you're not supposed to, you can get it about the show. Right, put an incisions in your flesh. All right, in the law, you're not even supposed to do that. And especially, and top of that is the mOtb, which the Lord told us not to take. So if you take that device, you're siding with Esau, so when the Lord comes back, you're not going to get delivered. Because the judgment of taking the mOtb is nuclear fire. It's like, it should be marks or cuttings in the flesh.
Cuttings.
Yeah. Leviticus 19 and 28.
This is Leviticus 19 and verse 28, and it says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you, for I am the Lord.
Right. What was that word? What is that? What was that word? Marks. Singular. So this is Esau's whole NWO. Okay, it's gonna be, pushed through this mOtb, because without it, you won't be able to live your life, because they're pushing it as a digital identification. If you cannot be identified, right? If you cannot be identified, you're not going to be a part of that system. And if you're not going to be a part of that system, like it says in Revelation 13 and 15, that those that did not take it or worship the image of the beast, if you're not down for Esau's Edom way of life and taking that mark, you're gonna be killed.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the judgment, okay, of taking it. And it's not really even it's going to be Esau's judgment, but those that don't take it, hey man, the Lord is going to rise us up first.
Yep.
Because you're going to have mortars, because that's going to die in the name of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So you got it.
I got that mark in the NOT, and it says incision, imprintment, tattoo, mark.
And go into that word incision. Search it up into Google. Right?
It says a surgical cut made in skin or flesh.
A surgical cut made in your skin or flesh. Right? From the speaker.
And it says a mark or decoration cut into a surface, the action of or process of cutting into something. That's right, man. That's that mark, man. Okay, you ought to not make any incision in your flesh, and you taking that mark, and getting that charagma inserted in you, And, the thing that they're going to use is a syringe, which is the Koroks. Okay, that they're going to put that incision inside of you, man.
Right.
Okay, that's a tool that Koroks is what they're going to use to insert the Karagma, man. Okay, and the scripture says not to make any incisions in our flesh, man. All right.
That's it. Right. The root word for Karagma, when you go into it, is it's Koroks, which is a palisade or a palisade. It says a palisade or rampart. It says from crestle to sharpen to a point. Right. That's gonna be that surgical. That's gonna be that device, that syringe. That's that device used to insert it. And you go into the root word of Koroks, it's grapho, right? This is gonna wrap everything around. Going into the digital ID. All right. When you go into grapho, it goes into to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Write down a record, right? And it says to write to one by writing in a written epistle. It says to give information, directions. So what is going to be a digital identification, a record on you, right? The scriptures break it down completely, right? To show you that we're not speaking this out of our own mouth. This is in the Bible.
Yep.
Right. You see? Revelation 13 and 17, it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. Right? You won't be able to buy or sell if you do not receive the mOtb. It says, here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and the number is 666, right? That's that Esau's number, 666. Okay? And the Lord is commanding us, not to take it. This is a commandment from Yahweh Shem El Shai. Okay, because those that take it will receive, the judgment, from the missiles.
That's right.
You go to Revelation 14 and 9. 14 and 9 and 10.
And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's right, man. That's going to be the consequence for taking, the chip, man. Okay, you being burned up by those ICBMs, that's going to destroy this place. Okay, you are going to go down with this place, man, with America. If you take that mark of the beast, man. Okay, which is that chip. All right, you're going to be burning in that fire, man.
Right, because you're going to be tormented. Right, because we understand it's the Lord that's going to be shooting, those nukes from these different nations. Mainly Russia, China. Okay, all these nations, even the nations that America's aligned with.
Yep.
Okay, they're gonna shoot nukes over here, right? And since it's the Lord shooting those missiles, the Lord's spirit is gonna be on them. So don't think it's gonna be a quick death. This is tormented. That's tormented. This is torture. So it's not gonna be a quick death. The Lord can have you in that fire for, however it could be days, months, shit, it can be years.
Right.
But you're gonna be tortured in it. Okay. If you want to understand.
All right, so Lord, in this lesson is edified. With that, we're going to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Chakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great Muslims that taught us the truth. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim. With that, we're going to say Shalom.